Hi, everybody. I'm just going to wait a few minutes to see who jumps on before we get into it. We're going to do some things that are different tonight. See how this goes. You know how that is. So, I was sitting and been pondering for the last couple of hours what it was we were going to do this reading on. And I've had so much new information come to me. It's really like, wow, mind-blowing, if you will, at least to me. Hey, Janidra. Hi, honey. How are you? I missed you, too. And earlier today, I posted and on the community board a book I really want people to pick up. Good. Hey, LC. Welcome. Hey. That's a bunch of people jump on real quick. How y'all doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I posted a book in the community board that I want folks to pick up, download, familiarize themselves with. Because I'm not actually here to hoard information. And I go back and forth on how much to share, and I want to I don't know if I want to say baby step it, but you can get so much information, it goes through you. Hey, Infinity and Beyond. And so this is the book I posted to the community board. The Three Initiates to Kabbalah. Okay? Lots of folks like to get into manifestations, laws of attraction, and things of that nature. But there are a lot of principles and things of that nature that you have to grasp before you can really make it work for you. And how you want to make it work for you is a very individual thing. Not everybody's goal is to amass a lot of wealth. So it's tough because I don't want anyone to judge another on what it is they're choosing to bring forth. But in order to do it effectively, A, you're going to have to comprehend what's in this book. B, you're going to have to go back and begin to study the ascended masters. I don't care what your religious background is. There's an ascended master in every culture for a reason. Because the path to ascension is not the same for everybody. Oh, okay. But it was also, but it is a guideline to it. You know what I mean? And so you can't hoard this information. Otherwise, it's wrong. And a lot of people want to try to sit on stuff and make it seem like, oh, they got the secret. No, it's actually no great secret. It's right in front of you at all times. But it's a reason why there are adages that go, he who has eyes to see will see, and he who has ears to listen shall. You know what I mean? And so this is where we are because it's right in front of you. Now, my background, at least the part I'm going to share, is that of a heavy Christian base. And if you go back and read your scripture, especially the New Testament, everything Jesus showed you, said, taught, every example he put forth. Hi, Nami. Hi, Kimchi Bay. Was put there to show you the way, the path to ascension. A lot of people get tricked up. It's not a religion. There is no religion to ascension. You know what I mean? Like, it's the dumbest shit you ever heard, but people want to try to hold monopoly to things. Once again, hoarding knowledge, hoarding information, which is wrong. This is why so many of the mystery schools get put out. The creator ain't about that. The universe ain't about that. If you think you gonna monopolize something, guess what? You get to go away. Period, point blank. Your culture, your society goes away. If you think the Atlanteans were using their technology for the greatest good of all humanity, they were not. Otherwise, they would still be here and we would have access to their tech. But those people, in some way, shape, or form, I'm going to say, became what they probably feared most. And so, gone. And every great society that has attempted this hoarding of great knowledge that is meant for all goes away. And so an effort to keep us from being obliterated, we must share what they consider sacred knowledge. It is sacred, but it is not to be hoarded. All the seeds have been planted over and over and over again. This information is not unique to me. It's only unique to the way that they're going to give it, that I can translate it to you. You know what I mean? When what my mom just told me, she reminded me today, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And so, again, if you pick up things, the reason why things like the Matrix resonated so much, you want to know where it comes from? That. Just saying. It comes from the Hermetic schools. It's deep. But this is where we will be pushing. I'm going to shuffle the cards in a second. I'm not going to stay too long on the Kabbalah, because if you are not familiar with it, then there's no point in proceeding. But I'm going to check back in a month with y'all on this. This is homework. This is material you need to pick up. Because as it appears, we all have our ways of starting on this journey. But it doesn't end the same. And as much as I enjoy readings, I know that what I'm here to do goes beyond simply this level of guidance. But I am still here for it, so let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective this evening? I would like to know what is hidden with this deck here. Collective energies. What is being hidden from those who need to know collectively? Thank you very, very, very much. Very much. How are y'all enjoying this full moon? Have y'all remembered what you were trying to manifest back in July yet? Because now you'll understand why your emotions is the way they are right now through this process. Why? Oh. Dang. Wow. Somebody had some clarity about something they was lying to themselves about, apparently. Just saw the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords, but whatever. Oh, thank y'all. That like button is awesome. You keep my content pushed to the top with that. I really do appreciate y'all, your time, your effort, your energies, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I love it all. I do. I appreciate it all. Two more. Two more. Wow. I feel like, oh, that deck just got real freaking heavy. Oh, good. Lots of dreams. Nami, do you have strong Cancerian placements in your chart? Hey, Moni. Let us tell the story here for the collective. What is that here? What is surrounding? What are the energies surrounding the collective? And how are they influencing the collective? Hey, y'all, if anybody a wildlife lover, right? I'm gonna need y'all to if you can spare it, and I don't have any links for it, But Australia is burning, and the koalas and the ostriches and the emus is really fucked up. And if you love animals and you can spare it, please help them. Oh, cool, Morella. Thank you. Yeah, moon in Cancer. I thought so. I know people who had heavy Cancerian placements were strongly affected by this energy. I know in the beginning of the week it was clashing with some Mars energy because Mars is in Sag, and so it had people ready to fight and they couldn't figure out why. I'm glad that shit came and went real quick. Surrounding the collective and how is it affecting them? 2 more, please. There we go. I'm going to prep the deviant and I'm going to use them for clarifiers, although these cards normally have me left with more questions than answers on the real, but I want to familiarize myself with all of my decks. Hey, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. I want you to know that no matter what you're going through right now, it is on the path. Everything's in alignment, y'all. What is being hidden? Give me 4 cards. Ooh. Ooh. High Priestess on the bottom of that deck there. What's the energy surrounding them? 3. How is it influencing them? I don't know if I like that shit. Right off the bat. So we got some spirited communication potentially coming. Yeah. Let's see. I pulled out the pendulum, so we're going to see how things work out with that as well. It's been a minute. Oh, yeah. Ready. What cards are relevant? Cards are relevant. Cards are relevant. Alright. So your cards are focused. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords. We'll figure it out why later. Huh. Why? It seems right out of sight. Tucked away, like for safekeeping. Whenever I see this Ace of Pentacles here, you know, squirrels stash shit. You know what I mean? Like that's hidden away. So this is either a portal for some of you, and when I say portal, I'm not necessarily meaning spiritual because it's a pentacle. It's, you know, it's not a wand. If it were a wand, it'd be something different. But no, I feel like it's a portal for success that's really right around the corner. The 9 of Pentacles is really where you should be focused, meaning success, independence, security, financial security. Yeah. I also feel like for some of you, there's money being hidden from you, and lots of it. Like lots of it. I don't know if you... Maybe you got a feeling that you got an inheritance coming or something like that. I feel like somebody's trying to hide money. I really do. Like there's something due to someone. Could be an earth sign. This whole top line is all earth. Like, and these cards was not put back in order or nothing like that. It wasn't. Let me see. I shuffled the shit out of them, so that shouldn't even matter. Nah. So somebody need to know real rap. They got money sitting somewhere and it's hidden. Somebody's trying to keep you out of it. I feel like this would stabilize you too. And the way she got the little squirrel sitting there on, her hand like they got the little hood on, it's like a little birdie told me, a little squirrel told me that, what I mean? It's like, be patient, it's coming, it's coming. This look like it could even be a courier. When this arrives, it's going to set you up. I don't know who this is for, but if I was you, I would claim this shit. Look, I claim hitting money. I claim inheritance. I claim assets. What I don't claim is a motherfucker trying to run interference about it. But this feels like somebody's father left them money. It looked like an apology, too. It's because look at the Two of Pentacles here. See the yin and yang on the hat? See how what's in his hand, the pentacles are out of balance. The actions taken here on earth were out of balance. It was unstable, trying to balance on a rolling log. It was unstable. Made the best out of what looks like an interesting situation. But see how the dog's coming back? It's like, no, I've taken care of you. I planned for this. No, I really do. This is an inheritance that somebody is trying to keep you out of. This is really jacked up. If you lost your father sometime in like early in life, or maybe he was estranged or something like that, yeah, daddy playing for you. Sure did. And it would set you up. It really would. I'm looking at shit. But I feel like it was held back till this designated time. For whatever reason. Maybe other parties had to sail away. Yeah, and I don't mean that in the fun, relaxing sense. You know how once upon a time they used to put people on them boats, them funeral pyres, and light them up and send them out to sea. Somebody else might have had to die for this money to come in. And I know how fucked up that sound, but that ain't my look. I don't care. It ain't about that. I'm just telling you what this looked like before your personal ship could come in. But whatever this is your daddy saved for you, it's on its way to you. It's gonna set you up real nice. You've been patiently waiting. But you know what I mean? For whomever this is for, you're not in a bad place. Yeah, you're not in a bad place right now. You're actually doing very well for yourself. And this is going to come as a huge surprise. Maybe you had even tossed around this idea back and forth. Like, it's possible. Who knows? But I'm getting heavy Capricorn energy. Heavy. Didn't we just have... I mean, we're still in Capricorn season. But wasn't the last new moon? in Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Fee. Uh, Full moon. Yeah, it had to be. Lunar eclipse was yesterday. Yeah. Because the next one's what? Well, it depends on what you follow, Vedic or Western. But anyway, yeah, it had to be Capricorn. This person, as a man, oh my God, hey, y'all, you know what just hit me? Um, During actual Cancer season, right, when we had the Capricorn full moon, this person could have passed then. Look, whatever, or this money could have been like on its way in motion for whatever reason. The roadblocks that was preventing it from making its way to you began to, clear. Oh yeah, wow. Whatever this is, it's gonna take you right to your Ten of Pentacles. This is the nest egg of all nest egg. It really is. And for some of you, what I just got, there's a massive hidden bill coming towards you. And it's probably going to take half of all the money you have saved up. But at least you have it saved up to pay this. I don't know who you owe. If you gamble, you may want to stop. Duh. Look at the King of Pentacles. Don't he like a loan shark sitting there? He got the two goons around him. Oh shit, I've never gotten that. Look at that. All the coins sitting around him. Look at the fat squirrel. Like, yeah, he got it. This is a loan shark. Who is involved with a loan shark? You owe your bookie. And if you're dealing with someone who likes to gamble and they come to you because you got guap, no joke, y'all. This is the what's hitting part, right? Yeah, and if you sitting on money and this person knows that you're sitting on money, don't let this person who mismanages their finances to leave you in a jam. Because you know how to handle your finances. Yeah. Protect your assets. I'm not even joking. Hide them. That's why the squirrel got the little cloak on him. Don't leave your money out. Don't. Whoever this person is, look like, oh, they won't mind this. Look like they doing some sort of magic trick. Might as well be the daggone magician. Let me distract you. Mm-mm. Keep your defenses up. Keep your guard up. What's he hiding? Hold on. It is definitely some shit you don't know, because the high priest is sitting there on the bottom of the deck like, mum's the fucking word. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What's he recovering from? Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, like, nah, he hiding something. Uh-huh. Somebody had a baby on somebody. On some real shit. Wow. Hold on. Uh, Holy shit. What is the King of Pentacles hiding? Oh. What is he hiding? Holy shit. It looked like this King of Pentacles, like they decided to venture off. It looked like and to do something you told them not to do. Yeah, I know I'm newsy. That ain't gonna do. What did he do that he wasn't supposed to? Ooh. Okay. Now, see, this card tried to drop out the very first time, and I put it back. I said no. And now it jumps out inverted. This is the destiny. This person went against their destiny. Looked like somebody had some forbidden fruit. What else can you tell me about this King of Pentacles? Oh, look like karma. Justice and the King of Pentacles come back around. Oh, whatever this is, y'all, do not say this person. No. No. Do not intervene. Oh, snap. Hi, everybody. I'm going to look at the comments and see who came in a second. But hold on. Wow. Later, Gator. Somebody don't going to do time. This is greed. Somebody going to get their hand caught in a cookie jar. You better hope that's all this is. Somebody really bad with their money. I mean, really, really bad. And they greedy. Somebody got some sage advice and didn't take it. All for fun. All for a good fucking time. I don't like this. Hold on. Where's the other card? It's on the floor. No. Hold on. Oh. Is this King of Pentacles that I'm picking up on? Is he a Capricorn? Like sun sign, Capricorn. Yes. Okay. Is there any other sign embodying this image, I mean, this energy right now that I'm picking up on? No. Okay. So whomever's person this is a Capricorn. Like, straight up, legit, no ifs, ands, buts about it. You should be grateful that your person ain't wrapped up with whatever this crap is. Or this could be you. You could be the... No, that's the King of Pentacles. We already asked that. Let me see. Is the Nine of Pentacles an actual Virgo? Is the Nine of Pentacles... No, it's not. Hold on. I'm going to see who's embodying the Nine of Pentacles. One second. Yeah. Told y'all we're going to do some new things. Well, not really new. We're just going to bring some things off the shelf. Show me the sign of the act of who is coming through for this Nine of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Who is the sign? Tighter. Tighter. It's a Gemini. So, if you're watching this, it's a Gemini sun sign who's embodying the Nine of Pentacles energy here. And the person you're dealing with is a Capricorn. Okay? And you warned them about some shit that they wasn't supposed to do, and they went ahead and did it, and now they in a real bind, and you need to protect yourself from it. Like, I'm telling you, they knew better. Like, they legit knew better because you told them better, and they went against their destiny. And you saw the Justice card come out here. So now this person has to deal with their karmic justice. Nidra, baby, you ain't the only Gemini here. And you know there will be other people watching the video. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. You should never want bad news to resonate with you. I don't want bad news to resonate with anyone, but these is messages for those who need to hear it, whether they tune in for the live now or if they join us later. I had that happen with the last live we did. I don't know, male or female, but I had picked up on someone who needed to go back to school at the very first 12 minutes of the reading, and then they joined in almost 2 hours later and asked a question, and I'm like, oh, I already know the answer to that. I was picking up on you. Apparently, it was paramount, and it was important enough for it to come through very strong, and it was a very repetitious sort of energy, but it was necessary. And so, you know, I'm a channel, so I do what they tell me to do. But, hold on, let's see. Where is it? Let me see. I almost want to play with... There's not even an almost. I'm doing it. What else needs to come out for what's hitting? For those watching. Eight of Wands. What else needs to come out for those watching? Too many. What else needs to come out for those watching? Nine of Swords. Queen of Cups. What else needs to come out for those watching? Ten of Wands. What else needs to come out for those? Alright, now y'all talking. Alright, that's it. So I'm putting... Put these down here because they came out together. These are prayers. Somebody been praying like overtime. Why do I hear? I've been working for it, putting in over. Does somebody feel like they've been putting in that OT? Oh, I hear all the daggone song. Working hard, just trying to get to know me, like the real me. All right, all right. But yeah, somebody is been seriously praying. This Nine of Swords in this deck is not, that ain't really, I mean, it is stress and worry, but that's not what I'm getting. This together, look at that, that's prayer. You know, somebody like, Lord, Lord. They feel like their prayers aren't being heard. They feel like their prayers aren't being answered because whomever this is who's representing this Queen of Cups energy, they ain't here for it. Like mm-mm. Shops closed. Yeah, that cup is. You ever been at the bar, right? Or even at a restaurant, right? And you got a zealous waiter or waitress, and they just keep filling up your glass and filling up your glass to the point you got to put the shit, like, you got one of these, you like, no, I'm good. You got to just like do one of these. One of these. It's like that. This person, like, they hand never move off the cup. Like, it's never open. It's like it's off. But it's like everything about this person, their energy, the aura around them is like there's so much love, there's so much emotion. But yeah, you gotta understand is this person is in a place of true spiritual enlightenment, and that they not here for the bullshit. Like, if it, that's pure water. Like, there's no sediment, no silt, no debris. That's pure. It's pure. And if it ain't pure, look, she got like grass and dirt between her and the falls. She like, nah, I don't want any spray because it's not pure. Look, she got her foot in it, but she's the legs is closed. She's like, I don't even want nothing even potentially like, no, no, no. But she's testing it. Always connected to it, not disengaged from it, from the emotional space, but not in a receptive space for anything that is impure. This person that you feel like your prayers ain't being answered on or for, I feel like this person's a hard read. Yeah, I feel like they're a hard read because of this, because they actually bubble forth with emotion. You know, it's just like they don't see, like, if you try, they don't seem approachable or open. It's really funny. This person presents a paradox. All this blue is like, whoever this is for, you're like, I know they're the one. I know they're the one. I know they're the one. I know. Just praying. Why is it so cold? It looks like there's a lot of confusion, actually. I'm looking at the swords, right? Whoever this is for, look, I feel like this is you. How are you praying for this, right? You you might have some issues, honey. I'm sorry. Not sorry. How are you praying for this person, right? You want this person. But it feels as though you have created some BS. This energy in front of you, this Nine of Swords energy, this is not created by this person, and this is why they're not open to receive whatever this is. This looks like a tangled mess of BS, and it looks conjured. Like, I feel like you like chaos, but you want love and chaos. That's what I said. Somebody feel like they got some issues. And I ain't making light of anybody with them, but this is like, what? Even the wolf back there laid down like, nah, man, I'm gonna sit this one out. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's funny because this person is like, I don't want to say they're watching you, but they're observing you. Is what this feels like. They're not very, because they're not closed off to you. Their direction, their focus is in your general direction, but it's like something something ain't quite right. She only want to put both feet in. It's like, nah, one's enough. Not even a hole, just the toes. Like, I'm just going to cool my toes. Like, what is that? Like, what are you doing to only want, like, this, like, she about to use her dress to dry off her foot and run. Because, look, what are you actually struggling with? What are you laboring for? If you want communication, again, look, that shit mimic like hell. Mm-mm. You're, see all this, wait, can y'all? Yeah, yes, the wolf. Look at this. You see all this chaos here? You see all them black candles and shit? Like, this person's possessed or something. You you conjured this crazy energy. If this is your doing, isn't I gotta get my book. I believe this is Aquarius, the Nine of Swords. Anyway, here in the Ten of Wands, you got all this shit interfering with your ability to fucking speak. Like, throat chakra all blocked up. Like, third eye look blocked up. Only your crown is activating. This is why you praying, because it's like you getting some information. There is things coming through. It's like, ooh, what's that song? You put a feather in his hat and called it macaroni, but why would the fuck is it macaroni? I guess you can call it anything, but you know what I mean? Some shit just don't make sense. You one of them people, I feel like whoever this is for, you don't make sense. You like, you see the two wands back there, it's like you want to take action. Oh, bye, ZZ. You like, you want to do something, but everything you should have did is behind you. Like, what the hell? Oh, okay, enjoy your movie, honey. Like, what are you doing? You all like stuttering Stanley. Stanley, and I'm not making fun of actual people who have speech impediments, but this is a self-imposed. This is some sort of spiritual block you've created. Look, see no evil, speak no evil. Like, but that's what you involved in. Ooh, guess we just figured that one out right quick. Okay. That's why that Queen of Cups is like, nah, bruh, my spidey senses tell me that, danger, Will Robinson, danger. Like, I pass behind me like a ponytail. Ooh. What's that, Drake? Like, you my right hand, you my go-to. You think you know everybody. Look, I don't think this person know anything about you. Not like this. Besides, you come across dazed, confused, maybe even impaired. Like, I don't know. Got me tripping, got me stumbling. I'm tripping, I'm stumbling. Oh, okay. Maybe this person makes you feel discombobulated, but nah, not with this. What I see right here happening in this Nine of Swords. Nah. That's why I'm like, who you praying to? Who you actually praying to? I don't know. I don't know who you praying to. It don't feel like who I pray to. I'm just saying, I see the communication going up, but I'm looking at all of this here. That's confusion. It's like, it's too much, but you won't say it's too much. You about to trip and you don't even know it. That wine is about to drop. You about to fall. This is a tower moment coming in. That's what I feel. I feel a tower. I don't see a tower yet, but I feel a tower. Yeah, it is. This that year. And look, Four of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. It's so funny how that look. Don't that look just like 2020? Bam, bam. Uh-huh. What you really building? Nah, it's going down for this. Oh, like let me ask before I can. Is this still that Capricorn? Is this still the Capricorn's energy? Oh yeah. hmm This is still the same person. I guess this is whoever this is for really need this shit. This is crazy. Yeah, this is the year this goes down. 8.5 weeks. Wait, let me see. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mid-February. Between, I'm looking at, we already 2 in. Nearly 2. This is coming around quick, y'all. Like quick. Quick. It's cool. It's all about to play out real quick. Because like I said, that whoever this the Gemini was or is that's dealing with this Capricorn, you have a grand opportunity that's being held back from you, I guess, until this situation clears. Because here it is repeated. Look, I don't feel like you're very old either. I feel like you a young buck dealing with some raggedy ass person. Like you not out your 20s. I tell you that. Baby, y'all don't even think you 25. I think you've just done very well for yourself. You're very mature for your age. You coming up here as this queen of cups like this. You are. You're very mature for your age. Interesting. But Page of Pentacles and the Fool once again is coming right. Is this opportunity's coming. But look, the Eight of Swords. It's a delay. What's that? Solar. It's been a year. That's heavy Taurian energy, though. You might even have a Taurus rising, or this person has a Taurus rising. Another Aquarius card, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta get my book. Excuse me, y'all. You know how I do. Probably ain't have to move all that. Oh. Honey, I think this might be you. Christiane. Oh, wow. You're 22? Yeah, there you go. Mm. Did your ex-husband have a gambling problem or something? Because damn. Or is he just a tight-wadded son of a... No, the Eight of Swords... No, excuse me. None of those were Aquarius. Who were those? Wait a minute. Excuse me. That's Gemini once again. I missed. That's why I wanted to check. The Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Ten of Swords are all Gemini cards. Queen of Cups comes up as Gemini. Yeah, that's funny. That's real funny. You might want to book a personal. I'm gonna keep airing you out, love. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Oh, that shit funny. Oh, look, I don't know you. I don't know your husband, your ex-husband, but I don't like him for what I see right here. I sure don't. Mm-mm. That might be what I'm looking at. They like hubcaps, like rims and shit. It's like, is he one of them? Like, is that still a thing? Cause I'm like, the way he keep holding these fucking pinnacles and shit. Like, ooh, look what I got. Does he like old school cars? Is that the thing? This could be like a Chevelle or a Chevy or some shit like that. With the chariot. Oh, that makes more sense now with the chariot card. Okay. Okay. I guess you told him not to spend any more money on this car. Anyway, he might total this car. I hope not. Don't be drinking and driving. If that's what happens, that's karmic justice. Okay, now that's making more sense. Hold on. Let me go back and get the cards that came out before. Now that I kind of... Now that you went... It's me. Hold on. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this has happened or will happen, and I hope it don't happen. But all right, now that makes more sense. Chariot with the Five of Cups. He might regret taking those actions and spending money on the car. Like, okay, this is coming in softer than I was interpreting originally. All right, he might regret spending the money on the vehicles and things like that. He should have listened to you and focused on the relationship. Oh, okay. He went against his destiny. Oh, okay. Y'all was actually supposed to be together. Okay. It ain't my business. I'm just telling you what I feel because this is my destiny card. Like, it's that it was written shit. This is the shit you was here to do and not to do type shit. And this was some shit he wasn't supposed to do, and he went ahead and did it. And here come karmic justice. And I feel like it's going to really hit him in his wallet. Hey, if it's constellation, it feels like your child support proceedings are going to go well. But I will say, be weary. It feels like with this Page of Pentacles Fool card, and the Eight of Swords that came out together, if your ex-husband attempts to reconcile with you, it may, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's just to slow you down or hold you up or some shit. Although I do kind of feel remorse up here from him. Um, it, the money for the kid might make them want to restart the situation. You know, child support make people rethink all sorts. That's where that term "cheaper to keep her" come from. Sorry, not sorry. It's just fucked up. But look, this is why we here. You want to know what's hitting. And I move. Look, and there's the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Roof. There you go. Wow. Let's see. Let's get. We done been in your business thus far. Shit. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Surrounding energies and how it's affecting you. Or collective is what I drew on, but we gonna see. I'm just teasing you. There's no guarantee this storyline continues with your life. Hell, this could be your life and somebody else's. Nobody goes through anything by themselves. So, there's, solace in that. Oh, hold on. Let me check these comments before I do that. I know I said that, like, how many minutes ago? You said chill out. Oh, I'm sorry. Challenger. Okay. What's that? Dodge? American Muscle. Anyway. Hold on. I'm going back. Be kind, bitch. If you want to go to church tomorrow, then go to church tomorrow. Oh, I'm just going to go back to the top. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm speed reading. Sandra sung good. That Virgo reading. Whew. It was fire. Like, apparently, like, I'm so happy it resonated for so many people, and it was such a positive reading as I took it. But, I feel blessed that it touched so many people. Clolanda, hi. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Ray. I don't know. I just feel like you got really good energy. Every time I see your name pop up on the live, I'll be like, it's just very warm. It's so strange. I don't know you from Adam. It's so funny. I would not write that letter, Janidra. Hey, Win. Right? Thank God somebody claimed this reading. Nidra. Like, y'all funny. Mm-mm-mm. Whew. Nidra, you said you want peace. So the fact that your energy's not popping up here like that, I feel like that's a sign right there. All right, now let's see. What's going on around the collective? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Temperance card. The Eight of Swords is repeating energy. Same thing with the twos, though. It's not the same two. Oh, yes, it is. It's both the Two of Pentacles repeating card again. Huh. Somebody's working on a plan. Like, literally cooking up something. This is not in the mind space. This is like making moves. Trying to orchestrate. It looked like a court delay. But they're not going to be able to, whatever this is with this guardian angel standing by, because it's involving, yeah, it's definitely involving the kids. This is custody, child support, some shit like that for sure. Yeah, they're trying to orchestrate some sort of delay. Be on the lookout for that. That's what's going on in the environment around you. But you don't have to worry about that. Literally, you don't. Your guardian angel, I'm going to go as far to say, because it's temperance here, the Archangel Michael is out here working extra overtime for you to make sure all things go off smoothly. Like, damn, this person is like the worst. You would take food and money from your children. That's like, yo, he must make guap. That's all I can say about that. He must know they gonna stick it to his ass. Gonna send him his ass home with a doggy bag. That's his fear. That's why he doing all this. He think the child support is gonna leave him in poverty in essence, eating scraps and shit. Wow. I don't like this. I don't think this is true, but this person is really drumming up some really negative karmic repercussions. And look, it's all really because you sitting over here like this, Queen of Cups, all everything's turned off. Like, you don't want they words, you don't want they, wand, you don't want none of that. It's a no. And I feel like the only ploy this person has is the kids. I'm looking at this school of fish down here, and be on the lookout for that. Like, if you mess around and fool around with your ex, there's a chance he gonna try to send some fish up your stream. Okay, careful. Told you I get a lot of trapping energy here. I do. Remember where you at and what you built. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Well, somebody talking about my ass like a dog right now. Bite your fucking tongue. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, handle my light work. I don't know what they doing. Mm-hmm. It don't matter. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's really what I see down here. This person just salt. Like, they just really, really salt. Look at this. Six of Swords, Five of Wands, Three of Swords. Like, can't you just taste the salty sea air? How did the nun say? What she call them? Salt Bay? Yeah. You dealing with Salt Bay. Mm-hmm. I don't like that at all. I feel like this person even tries, even look, even though you said they had a kid on you and everything, I still feel like this person be on some like, it wasn't me. They really be on some, this is crazy. They gonna really regret doing that. I feel like there's the outside energy is coming from the Five of Wands. Like, they're being egged on. All this that you're experiencing and going through, all this anguish and suffering that's being inflicted or attempted to be inflicted upon you and your kids, or kid, however many you got, whatever works for you. It's because of another person, the other person they have a child with. It's because all they see is their golden fleece. Otherwise, their coin, their bag, or what else could be in it, depleting. Even though it's rightfully your prize. You have a right to survive. You have a right. Yeah, you just do. Wow. It's the woman. Hold on. Is this third party a fire sign? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's figure out which one. Show me which fire sign. I don't want to be biased. I know what it showed me. Please show me the fire sign represented for this energy coming through. Oh, I knew it. It was a sage. I was trying not to be biased. But you gotta go with what you feel. So the outside person is a sage, egging this person on that they've had a child with. Oh, yeah. No, you're in Illinois. Be safe. I need you. It's funny. I literally just checked. Yeah, it's a sage. Okay. Thank you, Christiane. That's funny. This shit gonna backfire. I really feel that. I feel like he gonna be standing there, you and your new boo, watching this motherfucker suffer. And it wasn't even your intention, but you gonna enjoy what you see. Like, it's gonna... Oh. Even if this isn't, like, the new person you're seeing, maybe you got a really good lawyer. Yeah. Or somebody say something. I don't know if this is a witness statement, but this is communication, and it's not good communication. Like, it's damning communication. Like, literally damning communication. This boy gonna fall into a really serious depression following this shit. Yeah. I definitely see some grandstanding. All this is done to disrupt your path to peace. That's what I see here with the Six of Swords. You're standing confident, strong. You stop communication. You are actually standing very strong against the wake. You know how when a boat go against the direction of where you're going, it creates a wake. Yeah, you're standing strong against that. You know your little canoe and kayak. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of this crazy story. I don't even want to get into it. But it's dealing with it. You know, it's built right. The water is just shedding. You're good. Your emotions are balanced. You have your eye on the prize, and this is coming into this rut, this new path, this new journey, this new success that's coming in. Wow. That's wild. Hold on, I'm gonna see what else need to come out. Cause hold on. Why the car? Wow. Look. That is the craziest thing. Okay. So in the relevance of this reading, I've never done that. My cards have never done that, where I had to sift through every card to get the whole deck up. that's pertinent for somebody. You gonna have to go through some paperwork with some serious detail. And I'm stressing that for a reason. Nah, that's some extraness right there. So what you're about to have to do is going to be extra. You're going to have to go through your paperwork with some assistance maybe. Because, wow, I don't know how many files, file cabinets you got, documents, whatever, but there's something in some documents that needs to be gone through. You're missing something. I don't know who that's for, but that seems urgent. Oh, yeah. Now I'm focusing back on this Eight of Swords, and it got real dark. Wow. Real dark. There's some, I don't know, there's some paperwork you need to go through. Ooh. That may aid this person in this delay. I don't know if it's relative to it, but I know it was like, ooh, it was a storm. I ain't like that. Hi, Jacob. Wow. Jacob, you just got here. Jacob, do you have documents or something you need to go through? Is there some sort of business matter or something like that you have? Because that was real extra. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's some papers you need to go through. Shit. That was weird. Like, it was like... Weird. Ooh. We're not going to take that because... Are there any other messages that need to come out for surrounding energies for the collective? Things they need to know. I'll leave that down for now. Alright. Bottom is the world. Somebody trying to get a promotion? If you were trying to get a promotion or a business partner, this looks like a pay raise though. You want to be paid equal with somebody else maybe in your department's doing the same job. You demanded a raise. It's coming through. But I feel like how much you make might affect whatever it is you got going on in your personal life. But it's coming through. You're getting that raise. I feel like you was up against some real monsters. Some real beasts. But I feel like you love your work and you were deserving and you're getting it. Um Hold on. If this is a job promotion, like, or a partnership, for some, right? I feel like it's gonna be bigger than that. Even though it looks like for a moment You're going to link up with someone. I feel like the universe has someone else in mind for you, and something at the last minute is going to tell you to hold out on making this offer. Maybe you guys were talking, like, sometimes there's business dinners and there's like you're drinking and things like that. Maybe there was too much wine, and you want to renegotiate or something like that because you don't remember all the details. I don't know, but this looks like the person you're actually supposed to team up with is a little further down the path. They're coming though. But it's a promotion, but it's not long term. Like, this position, you're not going to be there very long. It's a stepping point. Or this is a transition or something like that. You might feel comfortable, stable, balanced where you are right now. But on the other hand, you're going to move again. The hermit is a seeker. Like, the hermit is not stationary. They move. You know what I mean? Like, they're constantly. I don't know why people. The hermit to me has more Sagittarian traits than a little bit, because it's a seeking spirit. So it's a natural. They're both mutable signs. So there is a similar parallel, but there's a constant motion to the mutability, the seeking, like ever changing, and so your stability right now is temporary, it's comfortable, but just know that there's a bigger journey that's coming right up. And I mean right up. Hold on. Okay. Oh, Janidra, honey, then that's probably for you then. Yeah, that's probably for you. You gonna be moving again real soon. I feel like you're trying to manifest. It's coming through. Like a crown property. What does that mean? A crown property? Yeah, I remember you saying that you're in Illinois. Does crown property mean something to you then? I don't know. You trying to manifest a hell of a bag of money. I tell you that shit. I see that right here. Just so you regain your foot, and it's coming. Yeah, you did. He was a nasty beast. He really was. The reference pig and a silk hat comes to mind. Janidra, is your mom a Taurus by chance? No, okay. Huh. Is she an earth sign? Your mom's a Scorp, okay. No, that's not what I was getting, but okay. I don't want you to get too comfortable there. I really don't. Let's see. Let me see. Spirit, in the next 100 days, show me the time frame in which she'll move. Be stable on her own again. Thank you. Show me. Age. Okay. So just for fun, Janidra. January 1st, I'm trying to leave. Trust me. All right. I think it's going to be a little longer than that. Spirit's saying within 80 to 85 days is realistically when you're going to move and be stable, is really what I wanted to know. Not when you're leaving your mom's, but when you're actually going to be stable. So less than 3 months. Huh. Oh, that's fine, but you know what I mean? You can move to be free and then you can actually be stable. That's more my concern. Let's see. Where will she find the most resolution to what it is she's going through? Okay. So, Janidra, I don't know what's in your natal chart, but it's saying whatever's within your second house and third house is where you're going to find the most resolution to what it is you're going through. And specifically, your physical possessions, your earning ability, your skill set, home ground, short trips, early education, your relatives, your conscious mind, home and family, and deep psychological roots. Wait, let me make sure that's right. One. Yeah, your second and third house. Yeah, those are the areas where you'll find the most room for expansion, growth, and if you focus on the areas of improvement in those two houses, the resolutions to your problems lie there. I'll ask. Is the Sagittarius going to stay away? Yo, they straight say maybe. I didn't think he would, but yeah. Look, it's new. You ain't even let it set in yet. Well, you can consult an astrologer, but it's really not as, I mean, it is complicated on some real shit. I'm learning. But let me see. I don't know what's in your second. Hold on. I'm gonna ask cuz I'm just let me show. What's in Janitra's second house? You would have to confirm this. It says Venus is in your second house. Anything else? In the second house. Any other planets that show up in her second house? Jupiter. Venus and Jupiter, it says, appears in your second house. Anything else? And Janidra's second house. No. Anything, what appears in her third house? Uranus in your third house. Anything else that appears in Janidra's third house? No, just Uranus. Okay. What sign is in her second house for Venus? The fuck out of it. Really? So it says you have Venus and Sagittarius in your second house. I don't know. No. There you go. Now you're tracking. Says your Venus is in Sag, which actually is not that surprising. Um, anything else in her second house attached to Venus? Is any other major conjunctions or transits that need to be considered for Venus and Sag in her second house? Oh, that's really fucked up. It's not really. You might have a Virgo conjunction. That's that. I would have to see your chart for real. Like, I'm not an astrologer, but I'm heavily studying this shit, and it's really really fascinating. Um, Uranus. What is Uranus in her third house? No fucking way. What is Uranus in? It says Gemini. Uh, but all right. So you can go back and replay this later and write that stuff down. But those are the areas that you need to work on in the second and the second and third houses. And once you look at it, you'll understand more how to work on those specific areas. I mean, just from what I listed real quick, like, given the things that you are currently going through, the moving, I don't know what you do for work. Don't say it. That's too much information out here. You know what I mean? What skills you have. You're back in your home territory. You're back in Illinois. You know what I mean? Like, it was a short trip, like, you might be close to childhood educational environments. You are close to relatives. There's a lot of things running around your conscious mind. You know what I mean? Like, there there is a deep psychological connection to everything that's going on in your current environment. You know what I mean? And looking at the placements that are coming up, Uranus and Venus, like, Venus is that of love and all the various types of love, and it's like how many ways that you're experiencing love and support. No, they're not. Those are some of the most intellectual signs in the zodiac, actually. Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. Actually, those are to me, what that says is that you are an enlightened thinker, and you have the ability to see both sides of a situation, so you're not fucking judgmental. You can see in a futuristic perspective. No, actually, no. And you're like, no, actually, I don't see any of that as a negative. Sorry, honey. That's why you gotta study more. Right. No, no, no. Every sign has light and dark attributes. People tend to focus on it. I don't focus on what people consider negative. It's like, how does that work to your benefit? If someone has a skill set that like, how does it benefit you? Why is this person in your environment? It's like, nah, look at it the right way. Especially when you're talking about yourself, my love. Mm, mm, mm. Nope, nope, nope. You were created perfectly. Remember that. None of us are perfect. We strive for this shit, but you were created perfectly. Don't be talking negative about yourself. There's too many people in the world that'll do it for you. Trust and believe that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where my deviant deck? What y'all got to say? Y'all interesting over here. Uh, what the deviant tarot like to tell the collective spirit? Five of Wands once again. What would you like to tell the collective? Page of Pentacles. Boy, oh boy. When I tell you, when they be repeating, right? What else would you like to say? Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. Equivalent of Ten of Wands once again. Repeating cards. One, go around. Let's see. Actually, I want to take those back now. Time is it? Really? Alright, I'm going to take them, because that's a lot, but we're going to see. Let's move these out the way. What y'all talking about? Yeah, the Deviant deck is nice. They're actually one of my older decks, but I don't use them very often. They're a little cumbersome for my hands. But who doesn't need a good stretch? Oh, snucky ducky. Oh, shucky ducky now. The Empress has appeared. Uh-oh. She, oh, this is funny. These tell such a fantastic story with the artwork, too. The heck was that? Outside? Hmm. Excuse me. What cards are important? Page of Pentacles? Anything else? No? What cards are important here? Of course, the Devil. Anything else? No? What cards are important here? Seven of Cups. What cards are important here? Cards are important here. Wow, okay. Interesting. Page of Pentacles, Devil, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords. Hey, are y'all experiencing y'all animals, like, lose they freaking mind? Like, Fifi's had an attitude, but that's different, like, whatever. But a lot of people have been getting attacked by their house pets. Like, it's really, really strange. I told you this moon, boy, had people tripping, had animals tripping. Oh, yeah. That ain't cool. So, let's just call them out. So you have some really toxic energies floating about right now. Like real toxic. See, look, the page, get up. Look how he's holding the pinnacle. See how it's inverted to his vision? See? See the axis in which he's actually holding the pinnacle? If it were actually to be straightened. Hey, Denise, I didn't know you were here, honey. Yeah, it's the energies, like, but it's not, they're being provoked. So you should wand your animals. No, honey, I'm just doing, like, whatever spirit has to say for the collective with this deck. And so you have some real negative energies floating about. And so if you have a tourmaline or a black tourmaline or a selenite wand your animals right now. Smudge them, sage them, play some soothing music. But really, you have to fix the atmosphere. Clean your house in a spiritual way, because there's some shit floating and it's working on everybody. And when I say shit floating, I mean this dude. Like, yo, he's busy right now. The veil is like gone. And so he's wreaking havoc with people. He's been waiting for quite some time. He's been working on all of this. There's a lot of crap coming people's way right now, but it's all orchestrated by some very demonic shit going on, okay? So I want you to be aware of this that's coming. And so if you're having trouble sleeping, you see a little imp on her shoulder there, keeping her up at night, you need to pray. You need to sanctify your space. See the cat down there freaking the fuck out? I'm telling you, this is a time to protect yourself, your home, your animals. Do what's required to purify everything and everyone in your environment. See the signs. You're being guided to do things. It's a reason why we're getting this weather break right now. It's like trying to invoke people to get some spring cleaning done. There's no accidents. But you need to be real aware. But it's some real impish energy. It's juvenile. But it's coming from some really high level places. Well, you mean low level places, for real, for real. But see that big ass wrench? The devil is alive and well. Remember that. That's important right now. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Never forget. This is a spiritual war at all times, and please keep your armor on at all times. I don't care who you call on. I hope, well, I do care, but this ain't that live. I'm just saying, call on something greater than yourself to combat this shit, because it's here and it's messing with everything. So if you're noticing it in your animals, I want you to remember that you're under spiritual attack. So do something about it, shawty. Let's see. That's a lot. Hold on. Huh. Yeah, even these quarrels that's excuse me, that have been, what's the word I want, y'all? They don't want me to use that. It's just quarrels springing up out of nowhere. Bicker. And it really is the moon. Like, I want you to see that soon the moon energy will begin to wane away. But I'm looking at these two cards here, and the moon drastically shifts. And so what you're experiencing really is the pressures. Good. I like onyx, but it can be very heavy. Boy. What did I have on one day? I had tourmaline, jet, and onyx on, and a piece of hematite. I could barely fucking walk. It was the craziest experience ever. You want to feel like you're on some planet real close to the sun? Like Venus or some shit? Yeah, put all that on. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I guess I thought I needed, extra power up, extra protection. Yeah, I have to start making some more jewelry. Like, it's been a minute, but I've been collecting the pieces and things that I need. I don't just make any old jewelry. I make charge jewelry. You know what I mean? If you're about that life. It's potent shit. You know. I guess I should send people instructions with it, but what's the fun in that? It's like, I'm stop playing. Let me stop playing. But if you request something, I totally expect you to have done your due diligence and research and knowing what it is you're getting into. Like, I literally spend hours and hours researching stones and shit. Like, one stone, I'll spend days, like, looking at every type of variation of that. Like, you got to know what it does. And then I'm working on understanding the synergies of the stones. You just don't want to pair things together because they're pretty. Not everything works in harmony together. Just saying. Crystal synergy is a thing. Let's see. Yeah, but that energy gonna move out the way real soon. Like, it's like we're already, the full moon was yesterday. It's at 98% today. And so in a week's time, all this chaos and bickering and squabbling that's been happening just for no freaking reason between people, it's going to subside for sure. Mm. I feel like this is because the energy is so strong right now and the veil is like literally gone for the time being. And those who are not working on their personal ascension, they're actually feeling this the most. Like, but even though it seems very small to those who are on this path and are very used to these types of petty attacks, because I really do. This shit feel real petty. Like, right, it do. But it doesn't matter. I want you to know the Most High is here. Got your back. Straight up. Right there. Like, oh no you don't. The power of prayer. Always remember that you in any situation in a spiritual way can save yourself and alter the events. But you have to have faith. Faith is knowing. Like, I don't get where people come from, and like yeah, the ability to believe in something beyond what it is you can see that's what manifestation is. That's what come on now, you gotta translate shit. It'd be like, oh, open every door, open all the mental doors up. Like, just come on, open. You've always been safe. You've always been carefully tucked away in their pocket, protected. This time is no different. Call, no, stay in that state of knowing. Divine protection. Didn't he tell you in the 23rd Psalm? That's what I need you to remember. That, okay, that's your homework. Acquaint yourself. Yeah, I said two different words there. I want to make sure you got that. I talk fast. Said he would anoint your head with oil, right? Your cup would run over, right? Didn't he tell you he would prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemy? What you think this? What's that? Party and look, don't look like a shark or a giant piranha, and you having a good old time like you down in the Big Easy. Where Allison at? I can't say it. Love it. Let the good times roll. It sounds so much prettier in French or Creole, whatever it is. You good. You protected through this whole cycle that's coming through, and it's gonna be a minute. And yeah, I do. I feel like this current month, this next moon cycle is from like full moon. Yeah, from full moon to full moon. Dang, we literally had a full moon yesterday on the 10th. So this is gonna roll through for the next 28 days, 28 nights or whatever it is. The lunar cycle, it's going through. But you gonna weather this with no problem. Whoever this is for. I feel like devil about to use somebody you know. This look like one of them rescue situations. Look, damsel in distress, not really in distress. If you don't pull your ass back inside that window, you wouldn't be freaked out. Look, you're putting yourself in peril. So whomever this person is, this is for a divine feminine. Whomever this person is to you, they're jeopardizing themselves, and I don't want you to worry about it. Good, then you're charging them up too. Good. Really what you're doing is activating the energy within. But look, divine feminine, this is you. You're looking at this whole thing like, nah, I ain't falling for this. I feel like you sense this coming at the start of this like maybe yesterday you felt this with the full moon. It triggered something. Your attention was like, huh? What's that? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about y'all. Are y'all seeing shit? Like, whoo. Anyway. 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 That's a whole different conversation. Yeah, whoever this person is that's pretending like they're in distress, that they need help and all this crap, this person who's actually an agent for the devil, I call it like I see it. Yep, sure do. This negative, toxic person, if they not an agent, like, nah, I do feel like they're an agent. Nah, I'm standing by that. Yep. This person gonna try to reach out to you, right? But you felt this coming because there's a crow, right? That's spiritual communication. You felt this coming and you like, nah, you cut this off, or you're gonna cut this off. I don't know if you block this person or whatever, but you did that shit. Woo! Look at that. Look at the Empress behind. Look, you did that. Cause I'm gonna cut it off from the root. I ain't harvesting nothing. Like, there ain't no growth on that. I'm not harvesting that. You cut it off. If that's what you're going to be that's what you're instructed to do. Whatever this is, whomever this is, don't do it. Been there, done that. Yeah, you not falling for this one. You came in with the biggest what is that? Sickle. Look. It come up Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, right? We'll get to the other line in a minute. Choices, 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 right? Seven of Cups. This person's trying to color in. Look how the little artist there. Look how he sits there with the sketch. Look at the rough sketch. The unfinished portrait. The work of art. Look at it, just sitting there. Paint in hand. Still a sketch though, right? Look like somebody knows when they're being hosed. Knows when they're being breadcrumb. When you got someone who's just an inker. Yeah. What movie is that? It's like one of them Jay and Silent Bob movies or some shit like that, right? But anyway, you got the graphic artist, the person who actually sketches out the comics, right? And then you have the inker. And I'm not saying their job isn't important, but you're not the one actually doing the outline. You're pretty much like a lithograph. You're a living lithograph, and that's pretty jacked up. And so it's like you're trying to convince this person that you're an actual legitimate artist. And I feel like they've chosen to look. That's 8 cups. I know the direction, right? This person has chosen to walk away, right? You're hoping, or this person is hoping that if they jazz this unfinished work of art, right, that if they attempt to jazz it up, right, to do something that is outside of their skill set is more what I'm getting. They're hoping it will lure you, right? Look, look how the Queen of Cups is coming, hoping it'll lure you. Look, do you see the Queen of Cups? Do you see her hand under there? She like, I don't waste not even a drop. A drop. She focused on the drop, not on this. You think you luring somebody, you don't even understand the micro of the situation, and how hyper focused this person is on their love and what it is truly worth to them. Take it how it resonate. I feel like I'm talking to the other person this divine feminine is talking is encountering right now. This is crazy. This person is literally following the path of preservation, the path of self-love, to a degree self-indulgence. Because look, that she, like, a drop though, a drop. It's like the golden child, right? Remember when he got to the part in the Himalayas, in the temple, where he gave him that glass of water? He was like, you got to cross pretty much a plum pot filled and not spill one drop, until it finally occurred to him, how can he preserve every last drop? What is the safest vessel? What is the safest vessel to preserve every last drop? It's yourself. Right. Save your self. Yeah. Right. It's ascension. This person's focused on their ascension. They focused on a drop. This is ascension. Like like they barefoot walking on the sand. It's a path of true feeling. Not even just of true grit, although that is exactly what's being encountered, okay? Sand, grit, you feel everything. Moist sand feel good, but dry sand feel real funny, don't it? And if she's saving every last drop, she's not walking the path that's moist and comfortable. No, this person is walking a path that is highly uncomfortable. Or at least, even though she weathered the storm well, it don't look it on the outside. This person goes through a great deal for this position, for this path, for this choice, for to preserve every last drop of their self-worth and their dignity. Queens are very rarely truly comfortable. They suffer. You think it looks pretty, but a lot of things go into it. A lot goes into it. You have a person here attempting to alter destiny. It really is that, the will. Because at the top of this wheel, you got the little devil sitting there. Look at that shit. See the heartbreak at the top? See the hand? See the fate right there? This person's like, oh no. Nah. The wheel is spinning. And even though you have someone up here that's very negative, toxic energy trying to run direct interference, doesn't mean they're going to succeed. Because here's the thing. Right next to the wheel is the Six of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. That's the 4. See, there's, to me, another card of self-preservation. Look at this. This person, that's funny. Instead of sitting around waiting on this negative force to interfere. This person's like, oh no, you don't. And they got up, got what they could, and got out of the Dodge. Look back at that situation like I will not sit around and allow someone else to interfere with my fate, with my destiny. Oh no, I won't. And on the other hand, you could look at this as someone being afraid of their own destiny, afraid to stand up to something negative, afraid to, you know, like I said, I did feel some self-indulgence, like running, because the destiny card came out backwards, but although I didn't put it back in the deck right side up, but if it was meant to come out that way, it would have flipped on its own. It really would have. And there's a timepiece here on this Four of Pentacles. Look, see the horn coming out? Maybe someone's afraid of being exposed. Maybe this person here. Somebody's transforming. This is worse than a pumpkin. This is worse than the Cinderella. You know how at midnight she turned back into, a country bumpkin, rags and shit. This person looked like at the stroke of midnight, they gonna turn into a demon. Demon night. It's like a gremlin. You can't feed it after midnight. Mm. This person could have a mole, like, right in the middle of their forehead. That's more common than you think. Oh, excellent. I should have did that. I should have. Yeah, that's a great idea. Made for Love just started her live. I love her. She's a wonderful person, and she's doing mini reads donation drive for Australia. But I didn't set that up, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, and like, nah, I just want y'all to donate, to give to them. Shit, I like the Steve Irwin Foundation. They're doing big things. That's a trusted organization. You can donate to them comfortably. But I just saw her notification. hmm I feel like somebody fronting like hell with that Four of Pentacles. It's like they doing everything they can to hide who is it, to hide Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, they trying to hide Dr. Jekyll. Or is it Mr. Hyde? No, that's the one he turned into, who was the beast here. It's funny, I have somebody here with me doing this live, and they're doing great, keeping their silence. But their energy is real strong, right? And it's not that I'm picking up on it in the reading, but I mean, he's such a strong and powerful magician in his own right that I pull from his energy while he's here, and it amplifies what I'm doing. It's really interesting. I experience this every time he's in my presence and I do these readings. But he don't want to live in his purpose like that. He don't want to step onto the magical path in the daylight. He like a gremlin. He can't, he gotta wait till you go back to normal and shit. Till you go back to being Gizmo. Somebody fed him and threw some water on him. We gotta wait. He's like that one from Manhattan. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. He's real intelligent and shit. He's bright as hell. But, he'd rather work for he work for the other side right now. He don't think I know, but I know. It's alright. This is what's gonna happen to him. He's gonna strike out at midnight and see the fucking horn come out the side of his head. Right. See the timepiece? That joke goes further than you know. But anyway, somebody running. They like trying to get with the gun, take the money and run. Somebody hit the Steve Miller Band. They're like, nah, I gotta go. I can't wait around. It's like somebody actually, it feels like right here, wow. This feel like a trap. It do. It feel like this person is attempting to distract someone from their actual destiny right here with the Wheel of Fortune to get them to backtrack to a choice they've made before instead of going forward with their destiny, because it's like this person doesn't actually want them to know their fate. This person knows their fate. They're trying to interfere with it. Like, so I told y'all before, people be in your business. People get readings on other people all the time. They do. They do. They do. No tea, no shade, but they do. This person's holding back on the fact that they know. That's what that is. But it's a matter of time. You're gonna find out. I think you already got an inclination to it. And they're stressed and they're worried about it because they're really suffering. Whoever this person is, regardless, in both directions. Physically, they're suffering. Emotionally, they're suffering. Spiritually, like they are suffering. Like even in the physical world, they're suffering. Like this person feels like an outcast. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and inverted destiny. Yeah. I feel like this person knows their own fate. If this person made a deal, then it's only a matter of time before they come to collect on what it is that's due to them. And maybe they trying to swap. You know, people do that. They be like, hey, Satan. Hey, devil. What if I give you this hamburger today and save my cheeseburger for later? And they keep trying to offer them souls in lieu of giving up what they signed up for. It don't matter how many people you sell out. You sold yourself out first and foremost, and you gonna spend your whole life running. That's what this look like. You gonna spend your whole life running for some shit that you didn't even have to do. There was a better plan for you. There was a better way, and you didn't want it. You made a choice. Somebody like, this shit funny. You know how in old days people used to like have important documents and shit, and then they would have somebody paint over it to hide the document, but if the paint was ever removed, the document underneath, like it was lacquered or some shit. That's what this feels like. Like this person's trying to cover up something they did, and it feels like they're trying to take this queen with them. Could be this empress. They trying to pull you back into their bullshit by telling you they in trouble, but this is their trouble, and don't you intervene, or you will go down with this ship. I'm telling you now. This is a warning for whomever. Don't do it, boo. This is not your fate. If you involve yourself, it will be. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That's funny. But not funny at all. The Whales thing. People getting desperate. What's that movie? Drag Me to Hell? He coming. Alright. Hold on. Oh, that's good, Jacob. Yes, Janitra. You funny. Alright. I will open it up. I'm gonna answer people questions with the pendulum actually tonight. We'll get some interesting feedback, and I'll pull cards if necessary for the right motivation. Of course you do. Oh fuck. Can you get settled before you start thinking about him again? Because that's what Spirit said. Maybe, he's going back and forth. I told you how I felt about him, and the last time we chatted, I didn't think he was gonna give up. I think it's still too new. I think it hasn't set in that you're gone. I think he might attempt. I don't think he know what he gonna do right now. Yeah, I get that, but it really ain't that far. I don't look. It really ain't that far. It's a car ride. Yeah, wait till he realize it though. That's what I mean. Yeah, that ain't shit. It really ain't. You don't know. You don't know. People do weird shit for love. People do weird shit when they pride hurt. People just do weird shit. Just wait. But I tell you, don't focus any energy on him, because the more you do that, the more likely you are to pull him for him to realize that you're gone. Like, you're gonna stir a pot that doesn't need to be stirred. No, but that's why I said ego. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Uh-huh. Word travel fast in Illinois. Real fast. Mm-hmm. In what way? What way did his attitude change? Mm-hmm. We'll see. I mean, that would be the honorable thing to do. Just saying. It would be. Right. Child. Right. Right. Like, you don't, trust me, you don't want any sort of karmic repercussions for that. You know what I mean? Like, mm-mm. I mean, you're a human being and you can do what you want, but in terms of conversation, I don't know what you've expressed towards him, but hold on, let me see. Reconciliation, true reconciliation. Is he want to say with his family? Short and skinny? I would say the baby makes all the difference in the world, and if he does come toward you, it's a DTF situation. The kid makes all the difference in the world. Love or no love. Just saying. I would. I would. I think the window was there. You know what I mean? It came and went. At least for now. Let me see. Future possibilities of sincerity, stability. Is there a future possibility of genuine reconciliation between the two? Okay. Are we talking months? No. Okay. Years? Uh, Next lifetime? Ooh. Okay. I don't know if you heard me mumbling questions or not, but the window's closed. No, you're not going to. The window's closed. You'll repeat it next lifetime. But it's funny, right? Because anyway, shut the fuck up. I don't know if people are ready for that one. Um, mm, mm, mm. Remember, time is an illusion. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah, I know he's gonna be a future life, love, because it's all the same shit. Time is the same. It happens simultaneously. Past, present, future. It's all the same. That's what I mean. So it's easier to let people go when you realize that in an alternate variation right now, things are going to play out the way they were supposed to. It's a shame that in this experience you don't get to have that. But you can rest in a peaceful state of mind and in a sense of knowing that actually all things are as they should be. All right, I guess we were meant to say that. But anyway. All right, y'all. I do love y'all. I really do. If you got some questions, you might want to shoot them out now because I got a strong 10, 15 minutes left in me. I think that's the safe bet. From what this is telling me right here, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's a shame, too. I just don't want you to get used, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather ask the better question instead of the one that's going to make you feel good. That's not what this is. I don't want somebody to fill you up because they miss you in that capacity, but isn't ready to put in real genuine effort for anything genuine. Not going to do that. So I can I would say what's on your mind, Jacob. Shoshandra? That's okay. The Shoshandra's Sag. Miss her. The Shoshandra's Sag. Miss her. Who? I mean, I've never seen it just spin, honey. It's not. It's like who? Oh, hold on. Let me ask that, and will you reconcile? Does Her Sagittarius miss her and will they reconcile? Apparently there's something deeper than that because it hit me with poor question. I don't know. You might want to rephrase that. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that funny? I don't even want to get into that. I don't want to. Listen, how many of y'all who are dealing with Sagittarius or Virgos? I just want to know. Just for my own fucking whatever. I just think it's funny. I think a good majority of y'all are, well, I know you, yes, Jadidra. There's going to be water signs and earth signs. Let's see how many air signs we got. I know we got one air sign. It's because they're mutable, actually. It don't even matter. They're mutable. They get along with everybody. It's crazy. Scorched earth is what you should just fucking call them. Scorched earth. Hold on. All right. All right. Let's see. Earth, earth, right? We will talk again. Hold on. Let me ask Jacob's question. Jacob wants to know the same as Chandra. Does their ex miss them and will they reconcile? I think I know what this is, but we'll wait and see. Oh, much lower energy. There's a certainty to this. Okay. Where are you going? Damn. Y'all had to make contact with her higher self. Jacob, yes, honey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's a strong yes for you. Will there be verbal communication between Shoshandra and her ex Sag? Can I get... Listen. Really? Alright. I got maybe. Why maybe? Is that because of running into one another? Maybe something. Wait. Did he delete her number? Yes. Did she delete his number? No. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put it this way. So, yo, Chandra. Um. He don't have your number no more, and so the idea of him calling you, shit, what time is it? Is a little difficult. And so either y'all gonna run into each other or you're gonna have to reach out to him because maybe he's a little spastic and erratic and he's like I'm getting rid of everything. Maybe he's one of those people, but it doesn't appear that he has your phone number anymore. So if you want to talk to him, you're gonna have to reach out to him. Yes, yes, yes. Appreciates it. Appreciates it. Mm-hmm. Anybody else? That's so funny. What's your question, dear? Mm-hmm. I don't. I think the question is yes. The question is how soon. But let's see. Will Janidra find new love? Of course, yeah. Come on. That's so funny. I already know. I feel the way you're pulling. Let's see. What will be the sun sign of the person she will meet? What will be the sun sign of the man Janidra will meet? Aries. Janidra, you're going to meet an Aries. Let's see. Let's see if they know. Does her children know about the infidelity between her and her husband? The reason for the divorce? Does her children know the reason for the divorce? No, they don't know. Should she bring it up to them? What is the guidance from spirit? Should she bring it up to them? No. Should her husband speak to them, about his infidelity? Should her husband be the one? Yes. Wait, no. Should her husband be the one to bring it up? Can you definitively swing that direction more? Thank you. Denise, what you do is speak to your husband or your ex-husband, and he should be the one to bring it up. I'll be honest, I always believe the person who does the wrong should be the one to address the family individually and as a whole, regardless of how things play out. It's very important for the vital structure and the emotional development of a child and the ability to own one's shortcomings and one's mistakes, and even in the sense of teaching consequence. But it's not for you to bring up, it's for him. Will she marry this Aries? Would you need your marry the Aries? Maybe. Depends. That's what that means. Maybe. It depends. That's funny. Will Yoshandra's baby father move out soon? Will he move out soon? Will he move out soon? Nah, honey, he ain't going nowhere. Oh, thank you, ZZ. No, not it's been a little bit since I've done either. Oh, you're welcome, Jacob. Hold on. doing something different tonight, Ray. I'm using the pendulum. So let's see. How can we pull a divine message from the pendulum for Ray? Okay, we'll do it this way. Holy Spirit, whatever underlying Ray has, what is the best energetic means for the resolution? Show me in planetary means. Saturn. Let's see. The rule of law. In what way is Sagittarian energy to be applied in this message, Spirit? Interesting. Conscious mind. Ah. Ray, do you come from a religious background? No. Yes, you do. I guess what they're saying is, let me see. Let me just make sure before I say that. Ah. Freeing yourself from the restrictions that were learned from that upbringing. To free your conscious mind. It's the barrier. You're almost at like a threshold in your development. You almost feel like you're cheating on your upbringing, your religion, or whatever that is. That's funny. Really, it's a restriction. It's a debility at this point. It has its purpose and its foundation, and it's useful. But at the same time, it's one-dimensional. It doesn't leave room for expansion. And that's what you seek. You really do. This is what you want. This is why you're here. But boy, it holds tight. How many people do you have to actually talk to about this? In your real circle, your personal circle, not your virtual circle. Hey, I got an interesting question for you, Ray. You ever try DMT, ayahuasca, anything like that? Why is that coming up for you? Have you been curious? I in no way, shape, or form am I advocating any of this. I'm just asking questions. Have you researched this in any way, shape, or form? Okay, no, that's not for you. Well, see, I don't want to open up that box. Let's just say what it is a mind-altering substance that is naturally available in nature all around you, that is prepared by a medicine man or woman or a shaman or some person of that like. And what it does, it really alters your conscious mind. It allows you to see things in a very different way. It's not about bubblegum and raindrops. It's a spiritual quest. But I've been able to find that you can trigger this sort of deep mental freedom and intrinsic meditation and fasting. I don't know why that came through. That's so strange. What is that then? What do you want him to know? What do you want to... Commitment, responsibilities, commitment and what is that to you? Are you burdened by your commitments and responsibilities? Are you pondering a change in your personal life direction? Maybe it's contrary to your traditional upbringing. Hmm. Interesting. I've never pulled guidance from these. This is interesting. I like this. This is something else to work with. Honey. I can't answer that, and I'm not posing at the spirit. Only you can answer that. I will not allow you to give away your power of free will. You already know whether or not, Shoshandra, whether or not you should do that. We not doing that, boo-boo. Thank you. This is why I'm heading off now, ZZ. I've been off of IG for a minute, but I'm gonna get back on. I'll hit you up. Not tomorrow. Work is gonna be crazy, but Monday or Tuesday or something. Uh-uh. But all right, y'all. I love you guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna go take care of me. Oh, you guys are so welcome. Much love and appreciation. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.